It's that feeling you have that you're really close to a good one, but there's just that one word that you're missing, and it's got everything perfect, and it's going to complete it. And
Kitten is the word.
okay, yeah. Damn. So you can't find that word, and you're just thinking, well, maybe I'm just going to leave it that way, because if I ever write the perfect poem, well, I might as well just pack it in, right? So I'll just leave it imperfect. Most of this poem came from when I was reading a book by Douglas Hofstadter called Golden Escher Bach. And it has the subtitle, Eternal Golden Braid, which I think is really pretty, so I stuck it in there. It's called An Unfinished Poem. There is a word precise and sublime that would perfectly finish this incomplete poem. It is ideal imagery, meter, and rhyme. It's a one-word metaphor for everything known. It describes the power of the mind alone, the blind's images and worlds revealed. It's the sight of the wind still only shown by clouds and flags and flowing fields. It speaks of gravity's texture and tone, graceful in action but always concealed. It will roll off the tongue, it's lively and surreal. It will leap off the page, a word in 3 dimensions. It sounds like loons releasing their tension in a 6-voice fugue as they cry for their dead. It's a majestic musical ascension, or a silent serenade for the deaf instead. It's the hum of the universe, God's first invention, or 4 minutes, 33 seconds unsaid. If wrapped in a state of pleasure or pain, it reduces both to a place in between. When gratification is taught as shame, few hand in hand still speak with pristine, silent understanding of a word that sustains an unlimited delight that's yet unseen. It rhymes with everything, a word so serene, it calms all speech, its own Rosetta Stone. It conveys the scent of last night's moans on bedsheets rumbled by lovers' needs. It's the smell of winter, but only known by those who wonder at its deeds, that lead to the fragrance of new life sown on the rotted death of last year's weeds. A vine climbs in an eternal golden braid, growing with precision from absurd and divine, orders and laws that are incompletely displayed. Drawn from nature and abstract intertwined, exist perfect words in double helix brocade, life's tune in 4 notes, with a soul keeping time. It's always true, it's by its own nature defined. It's divine in itself, a great transcendental leap. Guardian of my dreams, both awake and asleep, I'll chant it as a talisman to nurture my nerve. I'll find it where parallel lines meet, new salient angles touched by infinity's curve. It grants courage to accept the incomplete and watch as angels blush at nature's verve. A mirror reflects a mirror, lifeless but self-aware. It names the faded limit where reason goes astray. The diminished image lost but still primed somewhere, past a boundary that only a mind can weigh. It's an indivisible loop with no start, end, or error, where one hand draws the other in an elegant ballet. It includes all other words, but is not vague in any way. It's a self-inclusive set that the lexicon surrounds. Yet to this perfect word, I fear that I'm bound to those precise black holes that I'm drawn toward. But when truth be told, little is found, because wonder and struggle can be ignored. And it's those that make the most beautiful sounds. And if beauty only, I'll take that as reward. Thank you.